Yeah, I clicked. It is saying preparing for stream. Setting up your meeting for custom streaming. Yeah, so I think it has gone to YouTube. Yeah, it has. It is showing me YouTube. I close my window. Yeah, YouTube wala window. I close it, right? Okay, I have done that. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So is my screen visible?
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So whenever you are ready, I will just admit people.
This is my opening screen.
Okay. Okay.
So as and when you want, just say we can start, or that's fine.
Yeah. All right. It's 3 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, I guess we can admit people, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
నాకైతే వస్తుంది సౌండ్.
Okay, so many people are joining.
Yeah,
let's wait for 1 or
5 minutes.
Yeah. Sir, I guess we can start, right?
Yeah, fine. Sure.
Yeah. So, okay. Welcome everyone to this IGCI 2021 conference, and this is the inaugural session for the pre-conference workshops. And I'll hand over to Professor Rana. Yeah, please, sir. You can continue.
Yeah. So, welcome you all for this short presentation on pre-conference workshops. Aim is of this short session is not just to say hello to you all, but also to introduce what are these workshops and what are you going to learn in these workshops. Opening thing, let me just thank Math for All and Institute of Mathematical Sciences jointly hosting this event. And support from both is valuable to make it a success. So let me go ahead. The topic of our workshops and the conference, the main topic is called GeoGebra. And I will just say a few words about GeoGebra. What is GeoGebra and why and how in a short span of 10 to 15 minutes. You are going to learn more about it in your workshops. This is just a glimpse of the workshop that is going to come to you. So GeoGebra, what is GeoGebra? GeoGebra is many of you may be already knowing it. It is a dynamic geometry software. It is a software, first of all, and it combines algebra and geometry. And so it is called a geometry software. The name is GeoGebra. Comes from geometry and algebra combined together. And it is dynamic. You will soon see what dynamic means. It is an open source and free software. That is the beauty of it. It is free to download, free to use, and free to modify for all academic purposes. So that is what open source and free software means. What is the use of it? It is useful in teaching and learning of mathematics at all levels in various forms. From primary K to college level, it can be used very effectively now. So, the most of it, on the top of it, it is a very easy to learn software, unlike many other software which are much more powerful probably, but much more difficult to learn also. This is quite reasonably powerful and very easy to learn. So I'll give you a glimpse of it in the short span I'm meeting you. So normally when we teach something, we teach it for the classroom and we keep the real world outside. The real world and mathematics and the classroom mathematics do not sort of interact. So as a teacher, if you are a teacher, you should try to integrate the real world problems into your classroom, bring them into the classroom, see how they are solved, and take it back to the real world. So let me give you, there is something called a string art. It is a folk art. So let me just show you what I mean by string art. So you see, this is the real world example. Many of us must have done it in the childhood, and still we can see this string art being done in many places. So let us go ahead and see how this can be done easily from the real world to the classroom using software GeoGebra. So for that, let me open that software, which I have already downloaded and installed on my desktop. This is what I have made using the GeoGebra. So this is a software, and you download, you will see this kind of a thing. And there is a algebra panel, there is a geometry panel. Let me just show you how easy it is to make that string art here. So here is something to create points. Here is something to create lines. So let me just click the point. I'm going to make something similar what we have done it here. And so let me I'm just doing to show you how it is, how easy it is to do this on the software. So let me take some points here. Sorry, I'm not doing it very nicely. So let me do the So because I'm just trying to show you that these things are not that difficult to make, you can, sorry. So these are corresponding to the pins, or you had it on the real world scenario. And now you are putting a thread around those pegs. So we can segments. So we can join this with this, this with this, and this with this. You can do such kind of things. Okay. Or if you want the real kind of thing to come, so let me just segments. So this goes there, that goes. You can do many things. Okay, so let me. So this is what the threads are coming to, right? You can do those threads. So I'm just trying to show you how these things can be done. In this thing, what we have done is we have taken equidistant points and then joined this point with this point, next point with the other point, next point with the other point, and so on. Okay, and that gives you. Now, what is the advantage of doing this thing other than having some fun of drawing lines and segments? The advantage is that from segments, if you see this curve that is coming inside, that is not a rectangular curve. This is what it looks like to be a part of a parabola. So you can go to conic sections from here and use it. You can do many more wonderful things here. You can do simple geometry here. For example, you can draw a triangle. You can draw the midpoints. You can draw the midpoints, and now if you join the midpoints, that is in the geometry thing, you can join this with this midpoint, this with this midpoint, and the medians are concurrent, easily follows from here. Now you see it is proving that theorem. It's not proving that theorem, it is illustrating the theorem that the medians of a triangle are concurrent. And so this is geometry here. On the left side, it is giving the coordinates of the points. And the most beautiful thing is you can move these things around. And you see that everything, the medians remain correct. Okay. So this is very short illustration of what this software can do. And let me close this because I don't want to overstep into a workshop. So you can do these things. What are the workshops going to be? During the workshops, the resource persons will familiarize you with the software GeoGebra. So there are going to be 9 workshops are scheduled. You must have registered for one of the workshops. Out of the 9, 1 is in English and the other 8 different are in Indian languages. So we thought that if you learn something in your own regional language, you understand it more quickly and better. So we have made this effort of doing this. And in these 9 workshops, 4,296 participants have registered. So these many participants are going to get a glimpse of GeoGebra and hopefully learn this. Each workshop will have 3 to 4 sessions depending on the language. And the first one is basic, where nothing is assumed about GeoGebra. You'll be told how to download, how to install, and so on. And some basic instructions will be shown to you, and you'll be doing it along with the resource person. The second one will be intermediate, and the third one will be advanced workshop. So at least 3 sessions are there. Each session is a work along. That means you should download the software GeoGebra and install it on your laptop, on your phone, so that you can practice along when in the workshop, right? So the hope is that after these sessions, there is a fire in your heart that you want to transform your classroom teaching and learning slightly more interesting. So our hope is that there is a dry wood in your heart which will start burning, and you will be able to create more and more after the workshop. Here is a glimpse of what you may be able to do. The left-hand corner is 3D geometry. The software has a 3D geometry. Here is an applet made where a student is, somebody is trying to shoot playing basketball. This is done in GeoGebra. This is surfaces created in GeoGebra. And here is the basic Pythagoras theorem, with a proof of Pythagoras theorem in GeoGebra. So this is our hope that after the workshop, you will go on to create such modules and use them in your classroom. All of them are done in GeoGebra. You can see this is a GeoGebra panel recorded, the screen recording of GeoGebra panel. So let me thank you all for coming to this session and showing interest in this GeoGebra. And once again, this thank you and all the best also is in GeoGebra. This is an animated text which can be done very easily in GeoGebra. So once again, I hope you will have a beautiful learning experience in the workshops. And let me thank all the resource persons who have made it possible to do these workshops without any remuneration. We are not, nobody is charging anything. Everybody is doing it free. with the aim that all of you learn and improve teaching of mathematics and learning in a better way. So let me thank you all and get back to Soumya in case anybody would like to ask a question.
Yeah. So if you have any question, you can raise your hand or just unmute one by one. I guess, yeah. So Anil Kumar, can you please unmute?
How can I download the software in my PC?
This will be told to you in the first session of the workshop. Anyway, Google should help you to click Google and enter the word GeoGebra, and that should take you to the site of GeoGebra where you find how to download it for the desktop and so on. So there is no issue at all. Search in the Google.
Thank you. Yes.
And the
Thank you,
first,
sir.
if you enter the word GeoGebra and click in Google, the first hit will be GeoGebra site. It is called GeoGebra.org. And at that place, it will tell you how to download and everything. It's very intuitive for that website.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Pradeep?
Yeah, sir. Good evening. So I'm
Hi,
Pradeep
good evening.
from Kerala.
Yeah,
So can we use this GeoGebra in Android version? Is available or not?
it's available for this what is called app is available both for iOS and Android.
Okay, that GeoGebra is available in Android, sir?
Yes,
Can
yes.
be used in Windows and Linux and Mac OS also?
Yes, all platforms. So on that website, you will find links from where to download what.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sure. Actually, about 60% of the teachers are using it on mobile phones, and most of the mobile phones are Android.
So one app is the Desmos. It's almost like a GeoGebra.
Yes, Desmos is just like GeoGebra, but
Yeah, sir.
it doesn't have much of, it has interactivity. You can put the equations, you can modify the equations, you can visualize.
That's all.
It doesn't, it has a lot of capabilities similar to GeoGebra.
So we can do the 3D graphics, sir.
Yeah, you can do 3D graphics also in that as well as in GeoGebra.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, anyone else wants
we
to?
need to work in parallel to the GeoGebra while during the workshop.
In GeoGebra workshop, I told you there will be basically 3 sessions: basic, intermediate, and advanced. So in each session, the resource person will tell you something to do, will show you something to do, and will ask you to do something, and wait for you to do it on your laptop, on a computer, or tablet, or phone, so that you are able to learn along with. Normally, we used to do it in a computer labs, but now being we are in difficult times, so we are trying to do learning of this software online. So in case you find the resource person is slightly fast, you can request them, please repeat the step, and so that you learn it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But the beauty lies in once you have learned for a day, you practice yourself, right? Once you practice, you'll get the hang of it, and there is no stopping you.
Anil Kumar ji.
Sir, when the workshop available in local language like Gujarati?
All the workshops were available, were links. If you are already registered, then the links would be sent to you. It must have been sent already to know how to log in,
Yes.
which platform.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, so whichever link is sent to you, please log into that link, and you will be taken to a Zoom platform or a Google Meet platform or Microsoft Team format, depending on different teams are using different platforms. but the links will be sent and then accordingly you join and you learn.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Sure.
Parul Jain.
Good evening, sir. Actually, I am aware that GeoGebra is used for IB board curriculum, but any other curriculum, is it particularly used?
I don't think IB curriculum says that you should use GeoGebra, but many of the teachers are using it because they find it useful in the IB curriculum. The only curriculum I think that specifies the need for it or use of it is the Kerala school board, most probably. And the Maharashtra board in their textbook of 10th standard, they have mentioned it categorically. Teachers are advised to use GeoGebra. I think probably all the textbooks should have a supplementary textbook like the Kerala people have done it. For 10th standard, they have developed a handbook of how various GeoGebra things can be integrated in teaching of 10th standard. And I think they are preparing for the 11th and 12th also probably. So a similar effort should be done by others in their regional languages so that our teachers can benefit and improve our mathematics teaching and learning.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. I think more questions you can ask during the workshops. The local resource persons, local language resource persons will have much more to tell you. And you'll have much more time to ask those questions. So let me wish you all the best. And if you are not registered for the conference, please do it on the website because that will be useful for you to learn how GeoGebra is used by various international. There are international speakers in that, and there are of course national speakers also are there. So we have scheduled many things for you in the conference. Please do join the conference. We already have a lot of registrations anyway, but it will be good if you can join. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. So we close here this session.
Yeah.
And some of the workshops start soon, 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30 next one is to start. Right.
Good evening, sir. Do we have to register for the 3 sessions separately, or you will send the link in this email?
If you have registered for the workshop, say in Hindi, for all the 3 sessions, you should get the link.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, not individually. You don't have to register individually for each session. One registration for one workshop is good enough for all the sessions.
But also we need to mention that the registrations are already closed.
Yeah, now you can't register because we have already closed the registrations. Last date was much past. We are past so we have registered. Then please join, and you must have gotten by now the link for the 3 sessions, right? If not, please send a mail back because Soumya's email address is there. He will help you, right? In the website at the bottom.
Yeah.
If there is any query, you can send a mail to Soumya. There is an email given, so you can do that. So with that, let me wish you all the best and take care.